Hello and welcome. Right, I have just set Farmer Girl. She is doing the weeding on this one. We have a job to do. I'm going to go straight into a time lapse because we've got to cut some trees down. I'm not going to go mad. I'm going to leave an outer circle in here, but I do want to do. Yeah, I need the grapes to be sorted. Yeah, I need to sort of plant those grape gardens. So we're leaving the outer set and we're going to chop all the middle ones and we're going to move them out of the way. We're not literally. Yeah. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, then we're going to do some planting some mini vineyards is all I'm going to say. Yeah, absolutely. One other thing as well. I think everyone thinks I've abandoned all the other Let's Plays. I haven't at all. This is just obviously this is a very unique opportunity to actually show this before general release. So this is just a few days, special days, where I'm concentrating on this, just like I used to have Rombos weekends a while back. Also, yeah, Marty said something about glitchy videos. I'm wondering if it's the transitions, because I mean, obviously I check in editing all my videos. The only thing I can think is the transitions. Obviously, in movies, when you change scenes, sometimes you have like a scene change, and other times it just flicks from one to another. Now, we all watch movies all of the time, so much so that scene changes can be. I've always just done scene changes, but it can be a bit messy where you're in a similar place at a different time and it switches from one to the other. It can be a bit painful, so I thought, oh, let's bring some transitions in where it shows you moving from one to another. Now I've tried, like, it's called the Matrix one, where it comes down the screen and it sort of blurs the sounds of the one that's going and the one that's coming. Now if that is annoying everyone, please leave me a comment and I'll just switch to just standard where we just go from one to the other. I just thought it was a way of drawing your attention to the fact that we're moving from one place to another in the sort of Let's Play. But if it is annoying people, please let me know and I'll just do what I've always done, to be honest. I've never really worried about transitions. I just thought it was I've seen other people do it. Mr. Silly P did it a while back. I don't know if he still does it, but he did used to. But yeah, and others do it as well. I've seen a lot of the big ones move. I only ever do it like Riverside or this one where I'm moving from one area to the next, like to the shop from here. I'm not perfect at it yet either. I sometimes, yeah, I've got to record a few seconds afterwards and a few seconds before, because when you're doing transitions it steals a few seconds from the video. So yeah, I've got to get better at that. But no point in getting better if it's annoying everybody. So please let me know in the comments if it is annoying, especially you, Marty, if it is annoying. And we'll just go back to what I've always done. Yeah, because the last thing I want to be doing is offending subscribers and viewers that have been with the channel and are steady watchers, and it's annoying you all. So please, yeah, please let me know. Anyway, let's get stuck in and chop some of these trees down. I'm going to move them to one side. We're going to do the wood later at a later date, because this is more about planting the... Yeah, we've got to get the raisins and that going. So if we're going to get the grape business going, that's got to be got going soon as well. It has. So yeah, we're going to get... let's beat this rain. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think there's too many bits and bobs of wood and all the rest of it to actually, I think we'll get a tree begun, just clear out any tree stumps. We're going to get the shot to actually drop that off. Yeah, definitely, and we do need a tractor. Yeah, so I'm going to cut back in a couple of minutes with a tractor, and we're going to just get, yeah, this pushed around a little bit. So I'm going to, right, let's get this sorted. Yeah, it's still got an awful lot. Yeah, we could do with pushing it around with something like the Tajfun to push it all into better piles. But yeah, for now, and I think there's the odd one that we still haven't really. Yeah, I think this is a much bigger job than I actually thought it was, if I'm honest, much bigger. But I think we can clear enough to actually do what we wish to do. Yes, but I just want to clear these tree stumps because it's only going to moan at me that I can't do it. So let's clear what we can. I've cleared some of the brush, as you'll obviously just seen, because it's so hard in forested areas to actually see what you can, yeah, where everything is. There's a few bits and bobs of wood as well that are just kicking around. I want to destroy that little lot, and there's a couple of tree stumps. I think there's much more. Let's switch that off a sec. Aha, no, I see a bit there. Yeah, well, there was a bit there. Yeah, I think we can do what we've got to do. There's some more, I can see it. It's a bit of wood, but what's left now is going to be destroyed. There's only little bits, truthfully. Too bad. Is there a bit there? No, it's shadows again. Yeah, these two here in the middle really are in the way a little, but do I chop them? Let's have a look over here. Yeah, I've left all of the outer sets, every single one that I could see. Is that? I'm going to keep the tree going for a little while. I think that's alright. I think. Let's have a go. Yeah, there's quite a lot of area, I think, for us to do this. And we can always have another go. It's not the end of the world if we... I just wanted to get this done. It's the one thing that we really need to get sorted. Ah. Of course it will do that. It does do that, it is true. No greenhouses. Classed as anyway. Right, let's have a look. Oh, where's that gone? Now then, let's put the interactive zone markers on for a minute. I would like all of the ends to be at the right end, if you know what I mean, so that we can see where everything is, just while we're placing. Do still need to leave ourselves enough room to come through as well. Right, okay, so... There's any trouble being in a tree area. The trees really do not steal your focus. No, that's not going to work. Way too much. Now, do I actually get? I do. Yes, thank goodness for that. Yeah, I've got to pay better attention to the placement of that. Good job we've got that mod on that actually does give us the cashback. So I need to leave a bit more room, and we do need to do in rows. So I think I'm going to have to go here, another row there. coming down. So enough room at that end. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's enough for now. We'll play that by ear, truthfully, and let's get some. Yeah, I'm going to put a tap in down this end as you would do for this. Let's switch those interactives. No, we don't all place the tap. Let's place the tap. And I would say in the middle. Let's go in the middle of all of it. What do we put near a tree so that you would... Yeah, and I would like to place, may well still be in productions, but I actually think it was where, could be in this, the distributor bit of the Omatana Gardens, but I don't think it is in the actual greenhouse section. No. I think it really still is in the building section in containers, I'm sure it is. It's a weird looking one. Where are you? I would have thought it was in there. Tools. Silo extensions? That's a funny one for that, but it's amazing. Yeah, there's a water tank there. Silos. Could be in the silos section, thinking about it. It's amazing. You see these things, but you don't use them very often, so they don't stick on where everything is. Slow pit. No. It's not going to be in sheds. No. Is it classed as a factory? I suppose it could be. It is part of, it is a sort of a production, I suppose, in a manner of speaking. It does something for production, so it possibly is. I'm feeling that this is a bit warm. Yeah, you know, there we go. The distributor. We need to be close to that. And stick that in the middle of everything. Yeah, that's not going to get in the way of that one. I think that will do. Switch those interactive zone markers off now. And am I going to show you me filling this? I will. I think it's important. Yeah, I'm not sure about the leveling. That's the trouble with putting productions with productions. I think we're going to have to put up with the yeah, now it's this end, isn't it? So let's grab some water and we're going to fill the distribution. Let's go into the productions and let's do this in the menu because it is going to get a bit messy. That's the only trouble with having multiple ones of these. Right, I think we're going to do the grapes, the seeds and the manure, even if we have to buy the manure in, which is quite possible. So I'm going to do. I'd like to do it properly. If I'm going to do it, not just like click on the thing and say manure buy. I'd like to have one of those sell points, literally, which represents obviously us buying the manure in. So again, that's yet another one of these. Yeah, that manure one. Where the wheelbarrow one seems, I've not used that one, and it seems highly appropriate at the minute because it doesn't take up much room. So I think it would be sell points, I would say. Wheelbarrow, where are you? Oh, okay. Could have sworn I'd got that. Is it not classed as, or is it classed as a factory? Like the distributor, just it's tiny. Otherwise we've got the manure and slurry mod. If not, I would like that one actually, because it is really, I did think I'd got it, but no, I'm sure it's not down this end. I would have really thought it was a selling point. I suppose you could use the... No, that's tree. Okay, right. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to be right back because I'd like to do what is right for us to do, and then where I'm going to, yeah, we'll just crack on. We're doing this, we will. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yes, loading this, and I've got the manure. I'm doing it in the book at the minute. Obviously, long term we may well do this a different way, but yeah, I've literally bought the manure. It wasn't what you thought it would be. Yeah, but 3.5 tons of time, it's going to take a while. I'm going to bring you in a bit, but you can see obviously I bought it. I'm going to be literally filling this, and yeah, we're going to be doing quite a bit of this, I should say. Let's do the manure right. Yeah, so I shall bring you in when we've actually made a bit of progress, and actually, yeah, the money's obviously going to be going down because I'm going to be buying the manure, even though the water's free. So yes, I'm going to see you shortly. I'll bring you in. Obviously this is quite a massive job, really. It is, because we're bringing in a lot of things. I have done one set of manure, a big sort of thing. I hadn't done it properly, obviously. I've not actually, yeah, 29 tons. So actually I did a bucket and one of my trailers. The seeds, if I try to buy them, the price is 1,349 for 1 ton. Or if I buy it the other way, which I think it's that one, sorry, I need to be over there, buy it with that key, it's really expensive, like 3 times the expense. Now I can get seeds cheaper than that, so what I'm going to do, although it's going to take me a while, I'm going to buy them from the shop and put them in here. And I know that takes a while as well, so I've actually done that on Riverside. It is a bit of a, so it's going to take quite a bit of time, but I'm going to do that because it's going to save us money, because I need to put seeds in. I'm going to go for the maximum. I've done this on, sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate, so it may well cost me 20 or 30,000 for seeds for this, to make this the best that it can be, and to put it in the distributor. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes when I've done that mammoth task. See you shortly. I also thought I'd bring you in for buying, because I do like to show you everything that's happening, so I don't like to just do without. In fact, yeah, let's do this properly. I do like to also do that. It's good habits, make you, I always think, a better content creator. Attention to details sometimes. So big bags we want, I would say at least 8. Now they don't go down quickly, I've got to say that. They are do last quite a while. But so these are 1,500 for 7, so we are going to be buying these. That is an amazing sort of price. We'll buy, I think, 16. I said about 20 grand, didn't I? So let's do that. 1,500 times 8 is 12, 24. Now that's going to fill the, yeah, it is. That's going to fill that particular trailer. So let's stick at that. I will not make you stay and watch me fill these, because yeah, it takes a while. Please tell me that these can accept seeds, because they normally can. I've never known one not to be able to do the filling thing. Okay, well, is it that the trailer can't take it? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with the other trailer then. I shall have to bring that across. I'll bring it back in when I've got that, because that is quite amazing. And you can, I have thought about that. The trailer that we've just bought, you can open the back doors and you can put things in. I think we're going to take that 48 tonner with the, my word brain's gone. Yeah, the 48 ton back that we've got, because you can open the back doors and we can stick the recycling things in. I think it's going to be easy to drop things into a trailer. It probably will waste space, and we might still need to do a couple, but it's easier, and you can unload it the same. You can just open the back doors. So I'm going to go with that, I think, rather than doing the flatbed. Yeah, I think it'd be easy to put things on, but it's got sides. Anyway, I shall see you shortly. Yeah, this is more like it. Just wanted to show you that it actually does do this straight off. You can just literally refill it, which is actually quite slow, but hey ho, that's what I said. It does take a while. I've done this on Riverside. So, right, I'll bring you back in when this is... No, in fact, I shall bring you back in when this is back over and we have refilled this. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, that's the seeds just put in. As we can see, this is a better view really. You can actually see everything without me going into the productions menu. Yeah, 24 tons of seeds, 29 tons of manure, 15 tons of water. We're going to put a few more things of water in. I'm going to do that off camera, so it is one of those boring things. And this will distribute to all these little gardens, which is going to... It's very, very... I do love it. It's a fantastic idea. It really is. So I'm going to stick some more water in now. And at some point I may cut a couple more trees, but I'd rather not. I'd rather leave this as, yeah, within this grove. Also, the trees would naturally act as a little bit of a windbreak, truthfully. So I'd like to leave them in there for that. They've got a protection, although grapes require us a bit of sun. So there may be the odd one that I will realistically chop down so that it's, yeah, like... No, I don't really want to. They will still get sun. They probably wouldn't grow quite as good as perfect grapes, because at certain times of the day they'll have a bit more shadow. But you know, it's still going to be temperature, warmth is going to be, and that's supplied by the region, and the region's perfect for those. So yeah, that's spot on. Right, I shall bring you back in. You can see the money is down, and it would be. But I knew while we'd got this thing again. This is what happens at the beginning of any Let's Play, isn't it? When you invest in things. I don't think I'm going to be able to level this, smooth it, because it's the when you put the productions down. I did notice it did wrinkles. I think it's just the way that these act on the ground. I've got wrinkles everywhere, so I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It's just the way things are done when you place those. Yeah, it's here as well. Yeah, that's again because you've got a production next to something else. I'm going to see what I can do off camera to raise that a little so it doesn't look like it's floating like it does at the minute. Yeah, so I shall bring you back in when I have done all my work on this set of productions. See you shortly. Right, being as this is important, I thought I'd bring this in to actually show you me doing it. So we are outgoing, we are distributing and distributing and distributing. Oh. Yeah, I've just put another load in to that other 25-ton job. So that's quite... It does tick down slowly. I know, having used this on Stone Valley, I went mad the first time and put like 50 tons of seeds, and it takes a little tiny bit for each one, each day. It is something you need to keep your eye on, but it's, yeah, there's enough there to last for a few months. Water, not... Again, it goes down, but not... Yeah, probably quicker than anything else. So... just take this out of the way a bit so I can get the water thing in. I'll do this off camera. I'm going to bring you back in a few minutes once I have done the water. Yeah. So and then what I'll do is I shall set them all though. I am going to be sensible. I shall set them all so that we don't have to go through that, just to show you when I've finished. Although, does that? No, it doesn't take that long, does it? I prefer to... As I always say, that your fellow stakeholders in the farm, and that's really what I mean. I like to include you in all the business decisions as if you were my business partner, really. Yeah, otherwise there's a lot of things that you've got to guess at that I've done. I've done the best I can with the that area, it's very bumpy. It won't let me, and if you smooth it, it just drops it straight down. So yeah, I've done the best I can with those. There's not many floating. The one in the middle is floating a little bit, but then it starts to muck around with the area if you ever needed to take anything out of that. But yeah, it's when you put productions, even though they don't seem to be productions, they are. It's when you put them next to each other, they always do weird things with the levels. I hate putting productions next to productions, especially things like those which in real life there would be no problem. So yeah, right, I shall bring you when I've dropped a few more of these loads in. So I'm going to see you shortly. Just thought I'd bring the cameras in. Yeah, it wasn't the most successful doing this yesterday. Yeah, for Courseplay, the levels again on the fields did catch me. Can you make the booms go up on this? That's all I'm going to say. No, on some you can lift them, can't you? This is not really low, but it is low-ish. So yeah, I notice there's a patch of weeds that got missed by Courseplay just here, and I want this to be weeds are the killer. Yeah, I mean they really do take your yield. God, I hate that when my brain goes like that, and I just cannot think of them quickly as you get older. I'm just not used to it. I still remember what it was like when I was younger, and it would work perfectly well. But yeah, things just don't pop. So there is another road for you to come through here as well. A bit more of a track than. Yeah, I think now, if I remember rightly, no, that is. I haven't done the field to the left. I've done the field to the right. This is the one. Although it looks like there's patches of grass or something in there, which is very strange. I mean, because yeah, that's got to be something to do with the map, the ground levels and things. But it is what it is. Yeah, it scared me. I thought it was actually weeds, but did I do this one? It doesn't look like it. So I'm going to set this gun on field 2 and see if it's. Have I already done it? Let's just check. Field 2. Yeah, I have done the. Oh yeah, of course I have. Actually, I actually made them for them all off camera. Yeah, the 20-meter ones. Let's just have a look at it. I was going to say, hopefully that's going to avoid hitting the trees. Let's just do this. And let's get rid of those now. Hopefully they're not going to get tangled up, but at least we're not too far away for seeing it. So yeah, right. What am I doing? Water. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, we're going to do the recycling today. I'm determined. Yeah, I've promised, and I'm going to deliver on that promise. This likewise was important to me. This tree to the right of me may well, but then again it protects the tap. It's one of those things where we put the tap against the tree. So do you know something? I think I'll leave it. I think we're about there. I think also by the amount of these, I think it's perfect for the spot. Maybe where the massive thing of trees in. We may. I think 7 of these. I think it was 7 or 8 on Stone Valley, and it was really. I think I had 5, and to have so many, it will. And I know obviously scale, because they are classed as productions, you would have to have quite a few to actually do what we're going to try to do. What we're going to do is distribute the grapes to our other production. Yeah, so we're going to take them from the grape gardens, and we are going to take them to our proper here, and we're going to make grapeseed oil. I'd want to see that the actual obviously you don't really focus upon, so we take 90 grapes and we make 60 grape juices and 10 oil. Okay, now again, I've got to go on to one of my other maps to see if grapeseed oil is a thing or whether this is unique to Agres. Balconies, yeah, definitely. Do the raisins 1-to-1, 5-to-4? So there's a loss with juice, and 90-to-60. So actually, you do take quite a lot of loss. You're losing 1/3 of your grapes, whereas you're only losing, 1/5 if you do grape juice. So how? Yeah, I mean, you're only getting 10 from that. So you're getting 70, losing 20, which is quite a thing. Let's have a look. Is it worth it? Yeah, is it? Let's have a look at the costs. Is it worth sacrificing grapes? Grape juice, you get top of 3.2, low of 2.7, so an average of about 3, we could say, really, truthfully. And we know we get an awful lot for grapeseed oil. Oh, wow. I think that really answers it, doesn't it? It is going to take a while, though, because it's not like you're sacrificing and not gaining anything. You're still gaining the grape, the normal grape product, and you're also getting that special one. So it probably is definitely wise that we actually do that. So let's switch that on. Grapeseed oil. I think, do we stick to just that? Because that creates grape juice anyway from that particular thing. So if we do grape juice, it's going to actually take more of our grapes. We'll see, because let's have a look. What are the cycles? 528 times 60. That's 5. That's 3,000. That's about 3 tons, isn't it? Well, we'll have to see really what our gardens kick out. And that's the real thing, because if they kick out far more and there's lots of grapes left, then obviously we are going to make juice as well, because this is all about a business, isn't it? What we can actually, yeah, it truthfully is. Right, I would say after that we must be, he's managing, or she, it's a he actually, I remember seeing, and I have got my Star Wars names on. If we look on the map, we should see Han Solo is actually working on the field. I love that. I love that mod, the helper admin. It is phenomenal, especially now there's an XML file. Like, I just take it from one. It was always difficult to get into the HUD. It was one of those mods that was rather annoying, really frustrating, but as soon as there's an XML file, it really is now easy to do. So yeah, it's I'm gonna run to that. I'm not trying to keep my recording time to the minimum with you being with me today, because my main purpose is the recycling. So, mind you, yeah, I suppose it's a bit like the... Ooh, I thought I'd switch those off. Yeah, so, yeah, that's my main task for this time. I want to keep up and do what I say. So we've got the recycling on our land, but that I'm going to leave till last, because that we can do at any time. We really can. I'm going to go to the agres set first, but we are obviously going to do that because this is a production slab or something we can do. I suppose I could have done the gardens on that, maybe. Probably would have been not a bad idea, but you know, I actually quite like the idea of where I've done it. But yeah, it also gives us the option of putting another production down on our property. Yeah, do you know, while we're here, I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, not had much of a problem with this though. This is not catching too much, so the adjustments. JMGaming also has been busy. This map has been adjusted already, and this is an updated map that I have downloaded last night because JMGaming has been very busy on it. So yeah, just so as you know, if there's anything that's different, it is for that very reason, that it is a slightly updated map. So yeah, JMGaming is, I must admit, it always amazed me. I don't know if I've ever known, I think I said that yesterday and it is true, a map maker to make adjustments so quickly. Obviously I adopted Rombos Road on day one because of falling in love with Rizu Forest, to be honest, and so therefore I adopted that day one. Now of course you know there's going to be errors, there always are with any map. There's always little things that get adjusted. I don't think I've seen any of even the good map makers that have ever done it where there's nothing. I remember Calmston, like the zenith of maps, that, as far as I'm concerned, on FS22, and that also had problems with BGAs to begin with. I mean, that's Oxygen David. You know, I mean, most people would say that Oxygen David is like one of the, if any map maker could, or Black Sheep Modding. Yeah, likewise, those two would be people that people would look up to and hope that their maps were recognised as theirs, because that's the peak of an attainment, isn't it, really, if you're creating a map, for people to sort of put you on par with Oxygen. And there are other map makers as well who are very, very good, but they're the ones that I think of the most. Yeah, Black Sheep Modding, that have done maps that have spanned, yeah, I'm thinking of things like the Old Stream Farm, one of my absolute favourites, truthfully. That again, you did automatically, right, so Field 1, did we do that? Did we? In fact, didn't this escape weeds? Wasn't this the one? Yes, we were lucky. For some reason, that one escaped weeds. So we've weeded this one. We have weeded that one, I remember, and we've weeded the third one. So we have weeded all of the fields. Quite impressed with this, and it took 2 tons, 2,000 litres-ish of, yeah, we'll leave that. Might well actually build a little bit of a shed, one of the small French productions back under these trees and leave it out. Yeah, but under protection. I don't really like the idea of leaving my stuff outside, yeah, in the elements, when I could have a little shed built for it. Or is that being silly? Do I just take it back to the yard? Yeah, I think I am being silly, aren't I? I'm a terror for things like that. Right, yeah, that's as good as I can get it. It's still slightly floaty, but it just works. Yeah, it's because it's a production. You can't do it. It does it in a weird place. You can see my attempts to raise, but it's, yeah, that one's almost not floating, and that one in the middle, for some reason, just because it's too close to this production, won't lift it properly. So, yeah, please look away. Or I suppose I could put some proper plant grasses. I always find grasses and things actually hide an awful lot of weirdness. I could do that. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, just to make it look a little bit more tidy. Right, let's do that one more, and we're going to have a look now at what we've got in here. Now this should be distributed now because it hit 11, but I don't know how much. Yeah, now it does work. I always used to worry about this. The distributor one, that's at the top as well, isn't it? It's distributed the seeds. It hasn't distributed the manure yet. So let's have a look at one of these, and it should have, yeah, they've all got 3.5 tons of seeds in now. So for some reason, oh no, they have got some water. Yeah, they've got 611, and they have got some manure. So no, that's fine. Yeah, it is working. Yeah, and the grapes, it's got grapes coming through already, a little bit. Smashing. So there we are. I think we've got, no, we need to, yeah, let's do that on camera now. Let's go to that, and we need to change all of them to distributing. I did it to selling on, but then we didn't have a fancy, oh no, actually we did. Yeah, if I remember rightly, oh no, I think the all-in-one production, by the law, I'm sure that's got something, one of the, but not this, obviously. It's definitely not got this. This is, I think, unique to I was going to say Rombos then. Unique to Agres. I'm going to not call it Agres Balconies, because, yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful for keep saying all of the time, so I'm going to shorten it to Agres. Oh, do you know, I've done it again. Phone. Switch it to silent, will you? I do remember most of the time now, but... Right. Done. Sorry about that intrusion. Yeah, right. And... yeah, Marty said yesterday that my videos were playing up, so I'm going to investigate this. I'm going to check my... In fact, yeah, I'm going to watch them on YouTube and see what you're seeing. Because, yeah, there's... see what is happening when I'm recording. Right, smashing. I think that's enough. Yeah, we've got loads. Yeah, 102 tons of water. That's going to take a while. 41 tons of manure, and the seeds have already been distributed. So yeah, that was quite. Yeah, I mean, it didn't eat us out of house and home. So I think we'll be doing that quite a lot. If we need to grab some more seeds for this, we shall do so from the shop and put them in that trailer. The one thing I'm going to say, our top tractor, the 225 horsepower, when this first came out, this is of course the Rawley Christie one, it's a bit of a beast. It is the body, the triple one as well. I had to switch to the lorry because the 225 horsepower, this trailer was dragging it around, would not move properly. This 790 horsepower, I did a session on one of the things to just show that I wasn't making it up. This back is a bit of a beast, so we're going to need to tug this around, I think, with the lorry, really, more than anything. So, because the others just won't manage it. Right, so what I'm going to do now, that's a point actually, can we? I know we can open the doors on this. I'd like to do that. I want to see if we can get the telehandler in. Where is the telehandler? Did I stick it over the shop? No, I didn't. I brought it back. I'm sure I did. It's not far away. That is that one. It is that one. Yeah, now this, I think the telehandler may be able to get in. This says you can put whatever you like in it, and although that is true, the one thing that I always thought was a bit funny is it's not very wide. So that is always to me stop. I know obviously you can, which is why it has got all the backs. That does work. I've used it. Yeah, even though it's got wheels, it will sometimes get caught. Right, I'm going to grab the telehandler and we're going to stick that in the back. So I'm going to bring you across when we're back at Agrez. See you shortly. This is what I call my generic goodbye for those sessions where I've done a recording and I didn't realise I was going to split it, and this is I do hate it when I don't say goodbye to you. It seems very rude when you invited guests in to come and have a look at your content and you don't say goodbye. So this is what I always add as the spliced goodbye. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.